I swear that splitting the yellow bloods in half was not intentional. Just a huge coincidence. But on that note, welcome back to the Friendsim Fridgestuck train. In Serbian and Bosnian, Azdaja, or I guess Azdaya, means dragon. I'll put this reference in the face-down position for now. Relax could be a combination of the words Nel, relax, or even no! Also, it sounds way too close to Kleenex to be a coincidence. Personality-wise, Azdaya is a mixture of two lovable jerks with hearts of gold from a pair of classic anime series, Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z and Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Both his troll call and Friendsim promos label him as the Prince of all Mustard Bloods, like how Vegeta is the Prince of all Saiyans. He wears a similar scouter device over one eye, and his super psionic powers are, as the memes foretold, over 9,000. Though maybe that makes him Goku? Not to mention, Azdaya is introduced hanging out in an abandoned canyon waiting for his tournament fight to start. Meanwhile, Azdaya gets his coat game and most of his hairstyle from Seto Kaiba. He battles in Duel Strifer tournaments, a clear callback to Duel Monsters, the in-universe name for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. On top of that, Azdaya has two blue eyes, which means you activated my trap card. His name, meaning dragon, in combination with his blue eyes, makes Azdaya a blue eyes white dragon, Seto Kaiba's favorite card. Though he's more gray than white. Even his sign looks like the eye depicted on the Millennium items. Azdaya's sign is Gemra, sign of the pilot, making him a potential Prospect Dreamer and a hero of mind, like Terezi Pyrope. Of course, the dragon troll would be connected to another dragon-loving troll. Azdaya's troll call / Friendsim promos also lists him as a great listener. Yeah, right. Though the only person he really seems to listen to is his partner and matesprit, Connell Okama. The pair of bounty hunters have a history of good teamwork in the field, but personally, things get more complicated. The two are matesprits, but due to their conflicting personalities, they are in a constant state of quadrant vacillation. In his own route, the usually pompous Azdaya gushes about Connell and accidentally refers to her as his Moirail, which he quickly walks back. He is also shown to be arguing with her in Volume 15 during Charon's route. This escalates to the point where the reader has to step in to auspice between the pair. Besides Friendsim, the pair also argue on the yellow olive train car in Hiveswap Act 2. This verbal fight acts as the roadblock for Joey and Zephyros trying to move to the engine room. After getting his attention with an ambush, Azdaya battles Zephyros and Joey for Connell's honor. After he loses to a shonen anime staple, the power of friendship, Azdaya and Connell talk more openly with each other about their feelings and make up, solving their quadrant vacillation. At least for now. Wait, of course the Seto Kaiba troll would duel a Joey! Wait, does this make Zephyros a Red Eyes Black Dragon reference? I've got to be real careful with this last one, because it's been confirmed by Homestuck musician James Roach that Zebedee Tongva is based on himself. Of course, these references were all meant as a joke, and there is a hard line where the joke starts and Zebedee begins, so let's just keep that in mind. James Roach has verified that Zebedee's first name is a reference to James, son of Zebedee, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ, a Catholic saint and one of the first martyrs of the Christian faith. Saint James is also referred to as Santiago, which just so happens to be James Roach's birth name. Zebedee's last name, Tongva, references a Native American tribe that may have lived long ago in Long Beach, California. And James Roach lives in Long Beach. In fact, the bullet points for Zebedee's troll call and Friendsim promos state that the troll lives too far away to visit. This references how James Roach claims that he lives about 20 minutes away from all the other LA members of the Homestuck crew, and they never visit him. I'd say that's rude, but knowing how terrible traffic is in SoCal, yeah, I don't blame him for that. Also, I'd be a hypocrite since when I lived in the Bay Area, I was about 20 minutes away from most of my high school friends and couldn't be bothered. Now I live about a week's drive away. Visiting friends is a two-way street. Let's move on. For those who are watching Hiveswap's development since the 3D asset days, you probably remember this unnamed female Goldblood. It was implied that Joey and Zephyros would visit this beekeeper and her hive on their journey through Alternia. And fans loved her. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. She's cute, I'll give him that. But ultimately, she was cut from the roster sometime after her original creator left production. Turns out she was a self-insert OC, so it would have been awkward leaving her in. Why am I mentioning her here? Well, would it surprise you to learn that Zebedee Tongva was the one who replaced her? James Roach claims on Tumblr that Zebedee's name, personality, and dumpy design was based around him because they knew the Beekeeper girls' fans would be livid and wanted Roach to take the brunt of the rage as a joke. James Roach even pokes fun of this fact with the title of Zebedee's theme, Beekeeper Who? I don't know her. Zebedee's usurpation of the Beekeeper can be seen clearly, as he lives in the same house designed for her and works with bees. His Lucis is even a giant wasp. Though we must note that Zebedee talks to his bees telepathically, like how Tavros Nitram communes with animals. This is different from how Solix's captor talked to his bees, using binary code. Zebedee's sign is Gempio, sign of the concise. I get it, 'cause he's short and sweet. Being a Gempio makes him a potential prospect dreamer and a hero of light. Like Vriska? Again, what? Besides being a major Hatch to Dance stan, Zebedee is also a big fan of Sarava Hermod. He follows Sarava on Chitter, and that's how he knows who the reader is, despite never meeting before, and why they want to impress them. He is also known for making erotic self-insert ship fics with the streamer, which Sarava regrets knowing about. And as the reader, you also regret learning this fact, as it causes Zebedee to cry from embarrassment and the fact that you talked about him behind his back with another friend. This could be a huge lesson about the dangers of parasocial relationships. Parasocial relationships are attachments fans develop from media influencers or celebrities, stereotypically due to a lack of face-to-face interaction with others. As viewers keep up with the lives of their favorite celebrities, they feel they know them as a close friend, experiencing all the rewards of companionship with none of the potential rejection. While there is nothing wrong with experiencing the occasional stress-free relationship with an influencer to help get through a rough day, there is a chance one might take it too far and become toxic, potentially causing mental, emotional, or even physical damage to any parties involved. Remember that while the highs are great, it is better to become friends with people in real life and meet up with them occasionally. We're just getting out of pandemic, and talking to people in person might seem scary, but ultimately it's worth the struggle. And it's proven to be richly rewarding to make stronger friendships with the people you know and who will get to know you, versus the celebrities who won't. We can do this. That got heavy and convicting. Okay, moving on. This last section is where I would put Zebedee's other appearances. If he had one, Zebedee does not even appear in Hiveswap Act 2, despite the fact that we visit his house. Considering that he replaced a cut character only to be cut out of the game anyway, just hurts, man. Just hurts. And that's all the fridge facts I have for the yellow-blooded trolls of Friendsim. I hope you enjoyed. There are probably several headcanons that I missed, so you'll forgive me if I missed one or if I didn't think to include it. Like how I purposefully ignored Azdaya's possible link to a piece of biblical fanfiction. Because no. Just no. We've got a few more stops for the Friendsim fridge train to make, and I hope to see you for the next one. Remember to like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye! I'm just saying, this guy is part of the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. He just doesn't know it yet.
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Bleed Red, Alexander Madeline, and Cloudy Days.